What's going on, everyone? JD here. Welcome to another video. Before we get started, I just need your help. If you like videos like this, let those YouTube algo monsters know by hitting that like button. Yes, I said algo monsters. If you really enjoy my content, consider subscribing. So without further ado, let's get started. I have been using the Google Pixel 2 XL for a little over a year now. It's a decent phone. Battery life is pretty good. Camera takes a lot of good shots. It runs on Android 11. In fact, I'm actually using the camera right now to record this video. But you might be asking yourself, why am I still using the Google Pixel XL? I think we're on Google 5 now, Pixel 5. Pretty sure we're on Google 5 now. The idea of spending over $1,200 for a phone just doesn't make sense to me. This Pixel 2 XL, I spent $150 used. And it has served its purpose. It's done an incredible job. But I believe now is time for a little bit of an upgrade. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the OnePlus 7T. Released on October 18th, 2019, this thing released at $700, but now it's $349. I got the factory unlocked version in frosted silver. If you're interested in purchasing this in brand new condition, I'll go ahead and leave a link for you in the description. It's on B&H. But just know, I am not sponsored. This phone was not given to me. I bought it with my own money. So enough about that. Let's talk about the specs of the phone. This has a 90 Hz screen. Pretty fast and responsive. Nice 90 Hz panel with HDR10. The screen is flat, it's not on the edge like the 7 Pro is. It does have a Snapdragon 855 Plus, 8 GB of RAM with 128 GB of UFS 3.0 storage. On the front of the phone, you have dual speakers on each end of the phone. This thing has a little teardrop notch on the top, on the center, which rocks a 6 megapixel camera. The OnePlus 7T is rocking a 3800 milliamp battery, which includes a 30-watt charger. It claims to charge a dead battery from 0 to 70% in 30 minutes. This morning, I put this thing on the charger at 4%. It charged up to 90% in about an hour. That was with me watching a YouTube video along with that. I think that's pretty impressive. But if you are interested in the long-term review of this phone, stay subscribed and make sure you turn your notifications on so you will see more information on that. Here are some side shots of the power button. We got the volume button up and down right here on the side. And there's a very popular alert slider on the side where if you have it all the way up, it's silent. You put it down towards the center, it goes into vibrate mode. And you bring it all the way down, it will bring it to the ring mode. I think that's pretty cool. I know the iPhone has that. The back of the phone has 3 cameras. The main camera is rocking 48 megapixels. There is a 12 megapixel telephoto lens and a 16 megapixel ultra wide lens. Here's a couple shots from the camera. Long story short, what are my impressions? I'm really enjoying this phone. It's really quick. It has face recognition. This is the first phone I've owned that has that. We just put the phone up and it unlocks. If you're in the right position, of course. I've set it up. For the most part, it will work. Lock screen right here. Put it in front of my face. Unlocks. Good job. And that's with glasses on. I don't know if a lot of facial recognition programs do very well with glasses. But what's the point of that when you're wearing a mask during your daily lives? Not sure if it's gonna really do a good job with that, but it also has a fingerprint scanner. So another reason why I wanted to pick up a new phone, I needed, not necessarily need, but I wanted my fingerprint scanner back. The Google Pixel 2 XL has a fingerprint reader. It just stopped working for me. It failed. It kept coming in and out. I was talking with Google on Twitter, and I appreciate them like following up with me, but it just completely failed, and it was a bummer because when I'm working, I need to be able to just pull the phone up, use my finger, do what I gotta do so I can just get back to what I'm doing at work. I am very excited to see what this does. I want to see how long it will last from when I leave my house, when I go to work, and come back and see where I leave off with battery on normal use. The 90 Hz screen is going to be very interesting. I'm very impressed on how bright the screen is. Also like the 90 Hz panel because it's going to add a little bit more fluidity to the experience on the operating system, along the apps that support 90 hertz. Now, I do understand that that will draw more power. As you know, you're pushing more hertz to your screen, is going to require a lot more battery or more power from your components to push 90 hertz. And when you're playing games on here, it's really, really smooth. I really like doing that. Why do I like to use old smartphones? It's a great way to save money. I know you can make payments, but I'm a cash guy. I don't like debt. It's definitely not a good thing to do right now with everything that's going on. With the 7T, I get flagship features at a budget price. Big phone, 90 hertz screen, dual speakers with a decent camera with good internal specs that will keep up for years. I think we're at a point now where hardware updates are now marginal, and I think it's going to be up to how companies optimize the software for these phones to run smoothly in the future. What phones are you using? Are you someone that needs the latest and greatest, or are you okay with a 1 to 2 year phone? Let's have that conversation. Before you go, check out some of my other videos that are just popping up on your screen. But for now, I would like to say be safe, have a great day, peace. This is a little bit more feature for not that much more price. 8 gigabytes of RAM and 125 and 125. There's a cat taking a poop in the poop box. We'll wait for that to finish.